Hello, everybody. It is Worminium, and welcome back to more Danganronpa. We were getting ready to get into the Clash trial. Some ominous music going on to kind of hype up what's about to happen. So let's just get into it. Straight into it. Everybody's here. The gang's all here. You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. Yeah, I've been sitting out there for a while. I can't lie. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the Clash trial. There we can reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. I mean, I don't think Sayaka really knows anymore, if I'm being honest. But then who is the killer? That is the question, Makoto. I can't lie. Music's gonna pop off, I know it. The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Yes, Makoto. That is what they said.
Is everyone here? Okay.
Oh, I don't get to voice act them?
Board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom.
Right.
Where all your fates will be discussed.
Cannot get over that his arm looks like a little pingus.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
See you later, sweetie. Alright, I guess I could talk to everybody. Actually, we'll talk to Skips. Skips! Have you seen this before? There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Who else do I really like? You. So the school basement has become a darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Alright, already writing me off. Owie!
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Mondo, my boy.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Alright, that's enough of that. I guess I have no choice but to get into this elevator.
Well,
Let us begin.
Yes,
Good idea.
Indeed. Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it is up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. I don't... Why? Because I'm the main character? If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already in the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Wow, that's a pretty impressive elevator that can carry all of us. Especially a fat guy. Am I right? That's really weird. Someone should make a game theory about that. The steel box ascended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time has finally come.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Makoto, you are not a poet, bro. Stop talking like that. Alright, here we are, boys. Let's get into it. Oh, okay, I thought he was gonna do the voice. Yo, you finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total. Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up, hurry up. He is hyped to get into it. We did what he said and found our seats. Standing in a circle like this is really awkward. Oh, we got two crosses where Sayaka and Junko were. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. I'm looking at you, Leon. I know what you did. He's even got blood on his shirt. You can see it. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly conception. A deadly betrayal. I love Hifumi. This is peak male performance. And of course he's right next to me. That's my boy right there. Okay, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly clash trial. Do you want to save the data? Of course I do. Thanks for stopping everything and making me do that. Let's see, we got some preparation right here. Let me burp real quick so I can prepare. Okay, we have set skills, open e-handbook. Let's go to set skills. I know I got some skills from talking with people in the preparation. Oh, where is it though? We got melodious voice. Increased damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the bullet time battle. I did not expect this game to have depth like this. I guess we can equip that. I think we only have 2. And then we got vocabulary from the Hickish chick, from the author. Increased bullet capacity, which is always good. Effective during the bullet time battle. Alright, I think those are the only 2 we have, sadly. But it looks like we can unlock a lot. So let's just get into it. I hope I'm prepared. Trial start! All rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Rightio.
If you can figure out
Who done it,
then only they will receive punishment.
punishment.
If you pick the wrong one,
We know.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
His voice is so interesting
And the
sometimes.
killer really is one of us, right?
That's not what you sound like.
Of course.
How many times do we need to ask
Everyone,
that?
close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Talk is so real for that.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Is this whole thing gonna be voice acted? I'm kind of curious.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Post that in r/wholesome, guys.
Friendship penetrates?
Dude, he heard the word penetrate and he was on that.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Her voice is interesting. She actually does have a little accent, doesn't she? Okay, cool. I think it's like a little German.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
I don't know what that accent is. That's actually a really good voice for her, though. I like that.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Is there a hidden individual?
Okay.
That is very
That
suspicious.
about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started.
Started.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
I can't lie, guys. I'm so excited. Let's do this. It's about to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I guess so, guys. Sorry about that. As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the other. Without pause, it's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. I'm guessing I won't be able to voice act. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. I hope I found enough truth bullets. Use the mouse to aim and then fire with the left mouse button. Alright, we got left mouse button. Rightio. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, we all get it now, we're all ready. Our PNGs are ready. Alright, evidence of a struggle. I'm kind of nervous.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss...
Objection!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
No,
Exactly. So it seems most likely that
No.
the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I was gonna say I shot. Something's off about what she just said. Because Asayaka hadn't resisted at all. There's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. What does that even mean? If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Oh, come on, I literally got it. What the hell are you talking about? Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole in the person's statement. A possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. I like seeing the people render in. Like, look in the corner right there. Look how they kind of like render in. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward any argument by holding down the control key. Well then, good luck and have fun. I literally shot though. Stop like holding my hand.
She didn't even have a chance to
False. Break!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room...
You guys are all idiots.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Like, did you even look in the room before you said that?
A struggle? Between who?
Between Sayaka and the killer.
Between Sayaka and
You're
the
stupid.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Yeah.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Lutenberg's actually using a cranium here.
Taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Well, why didn't anyone else say anything when she said that? Yeah,
Sorry.
dumbass.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder
Hey,
weapon.
I think my impression of Sakura is pretty accurate. I can't lie.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Same with him. I think I did a good job. I can't quite reach the octaves he's able to hit, but you know. Oh, why are you suddenly not voice acting? We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Well, we already know. It was a knife. Kitchen knife set. Hurry up. Let me get into it.
So what was
To kill
used
her.
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her.
Yeah, I don't know what that sharp object was.
That is the murder weapon.
Yeah, I agree.
So the killer used some random knife.
It wasn't random, you fool. It's kind of like breaks the fun that it like tells me what the questionable thing was.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Yeah?
Huh? A kitchen knife?
Wait, we have those here?
After the murder,
I'm
the
surrounded by
knife
morons.
from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Yes.
Oh,
I think Sakura's the
yeah.
only smart one
I
here.
guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Yeah, Mondo.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
It gets us very far, actually. I know what you did, Leon.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed
Oh yeah,
her.
trying to pass the blame on to me. Classic.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Actually, you need a lot more proof than that.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can actually change a lot there, bud.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will
Oh, even
reveal itself.
Kyoko knows he's sussy.
You really believe that?
You sussy boy. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, let me hear. You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down, so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots, alright? So space bar. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest, no need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. I will. Dude, this music is insane! Okay, Aoi is actually gonna clutch up for us.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yep.
But where does that get us?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen.
No.
He did it in secret. nobody was in the...
No, he's wrong.
Take that! Break!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
I like my impression better.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Why is Hina taking so long to speak up? Hina, I love you, but you really need to pay attention.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Please. Well, if... Oh, God. Do I really have to read this again? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives are still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's
Speak up, woman!
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
Well, no.
No, I don't think
Oh, Hina, you're kinda like sucking right now. Like, keep sucking, I'm about to come. Like, please.
You don't think
Like,
so?
I honestly, yes. Even Togami's like, come on.
No, he definitely...
Alright, yes, here we
The
are.
knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Like, do y'all just want me to die?
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Correct.
Okay, then what about...
Oh, what kind of you about to speak?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and the
I'm with you.
and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer
Yeah, no, it's
girl?
very accurate.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like
Because
that?
you're an idiot?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an
The
accomplice,
bear?
do they also become blackened?
Oh, the bear. Okay, I was like, who the
So you
the
ask,
bear?
And so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice,
Oh.
but only the one who does the killing will get to go.
Interesting. That's a whole nother story. I don't know. There could be a lot of accomplices here. Holy.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting.
I mean,
from
yeah,
it.
true, but we'll see where that brings
There's
us.
No way anyone would work together, right?
I don't know about all that.
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no
Oh,
accomplices in
Monokuma, it kind of ruins it if you just tell us that. Come on, man. Yeah, come on, Monokuma.
Out loud.
Anyway, I
Well, that helps a
didn't
lot.
Go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the
Well, of
knife,
course they wouldn't make the first trial like that difficult.
so I'm not the killer.
Well, I don't know about all that, Makoto. You could still could have gotten the knife. That doesn't exactly clear you.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she
Why are
just
your
said
eyes
she
so
was in the
wide?
dining hall.
I think she has the best voice actor so far. I really like Celeste's voice actor.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you?
No,
or
Hifumi's
anyone
good
else
too.
Prove that.
I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking.
Why is this my first time hearing this?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's me.
What?
Right.
He's bro's so scared. I thought he was about to ask if it was a boy or a girl.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Totally, dude. Maybe.
No, because, well,
Just say it. Yeah, honestly, I'm with you, Mondo.
I stayed in Hina's room last.
Oh, they are.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her.
I'm
to
so
stay over.
jealous. I'm getting cucked so hard.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
Well, I don't know. Y'all could just be sticking up for each other. How do we know?
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Does it? I kind of forget.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms.
Yeah.
It doesn't, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a
Ooh, you said it, Kiyotaka. You're cooked, buddy. They're both girls.
But I'm a girl.
Ooh. Yeah, she is literally wearing a dress, to be honest.
You are. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Taka,
sorry.
you're actually deceased.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
I'm pretty sure she's German, but that just sounded French. What other possibility? I can't do a French accent. Possibility. Oui, oui.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
I guess they're just bros now.
True. One other person did come to the dining
Why
room.
are y'all
over
taking
there.
so long to bring this up?
Why didn't you say so
Yes.
in the first place?
Okay, I'm sorry. Tagami's actually my favorite character right now because he's just the most valid.
Well, because they're
That
not
doesn't really matter though. Well, Junko.
Sayaka.
Wait, what?
She's the one who came to the dining hall.
What?
And then later, she wound up dead.
Maybe she grabbed the knife. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... It was Sayaka?
I got it!
Interesting.
Then
Sayaka.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only
Wait,
possibility.
that changes nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't know what that changes. I just didn't really think about that. I just assumed she used the sword to defend herself. Why would she grab the knife?
And thinking back on it, she was acting.
I
kind of
noticed that
unusual.
too.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
I wouldn't look at you either, to be
As
honest.
she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Maybe she committed seppuku.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Now you're defending her, Makoto.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Maybe.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still...
Exactly. Yeah, that kind of f***s you over, Makoto. Dumbass.
See? He did do it after all.
Why are you blushing?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction.
Damn it, Hifumi's onto us.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for being the murderer. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer,
Ew.
wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Just say it.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Yes.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there.
Like what?
You know what I'm talking about.
I already
don't you?
forgot. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah, I would. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. The fuck? Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. I have horrible sensitivity in my mouse. I'm cooked. Use the mouse to aim and then press left mouse button to shoot. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If your gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we could just figure out what that something is... Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. Hangman's Gambit! Let's do it. Whoa, whoa. Alright. Let's see. A-O... Not... Okay. It's not that... I'm messing up bad. What the hell is happening? Oh, hair. Wait. Okay, yeah, hair. My dumbass. Yeah, okay.
Now I understand.
I know I had to click it more than once, so I was like, oh, is that not working?
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Correctamundo.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair.
I mean, that doesn't exactly clear me, but yeah.
In my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But Sayaka was found dead in there, so that's like pointless.
That makes sense, but...
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something
Yeah.
about the body itself.
Come on, Lutenberg.
Not just her hair.
Yes,
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
You know why.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
And we all know the killer has some hair that actually stands out. Red hair.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the
That
same.
that of all things is what clears me. Just I have no hair in my room. Wild.
Then Makoto
That is wild.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of
I'm on
some hair?
Taka's side here, honestly.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these
Me
reasons.
too.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with
Yes, it is.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
I feel like half my classmates didn't even inspect the room. I think they just went and like winked off in their rooms.
There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I remember. The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object that the killer broke. It's the doorknob. Here we go. Oh, I gotta present that with that. Got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
My
The
doorknob.
for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
I'm glad you asked.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond
I
suspicion.
think we found her favorite word.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about
Leon, just say it, bro. We all know it's you.
You still don't see? Oh, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
You know what they say, the culprit usually, whines the loudest. I don't know if they ever say that, but... Like, you guys ever played Among Us? It's usually, like, the killer who's, talking the most in chat. You know, Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Dude, I gotta learn. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up, but no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, have fun. My body is ready. Alright, we really gotta pay attention right now. I do have the space bar I can press if I'm really lost. Okay.
The incident took place in Makoto's
Right.
room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main
I'm
room.
listening, yeah.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Then the killer ran after
Okay.
her, and they got into the bathroom.
We should also pay attention to who's saying it.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
False.
No, that's wrong.
You're an idiot, Leon.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
You guys, like, have very bad memory. You gotta remember this shit without me bringing it up.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you
Ooh, Leon didn't know about this.
The bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
I still have my mojo.
Kuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
That was actually pretty lucky.
That's not lucky at all.
I think it's pretty lucky.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay.
Okay.
But then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys'
Because
bathrooms.
Leon's a moron.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
The nameplates were switched. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room. The crime took place in... Yes.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Oh, but it is conceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
He's like a really good, like, reaction.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched
Which is
rooms.
kind of weird, because that leaves like an X factor. Who the hell changed the nameplates? Was it Sayaka herself that changed it, maybe? Maybe the theory is, now that I think about it, maybe Sayaka purposely changed rooms and then had the knife so someone would try to come kill... I was thinking maybe that she tried to get the killer to come to her room so she could kill them herself with the knife, but then it backfired? I don't know.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident.
I
But
think Leon feels pretty silly right now.
the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
My theory actually makes a lot more sense than I thought, because Sayaka might have purposely left her door unlocked so the killer would come in and she could just kind of like slime him out. Because why else would the door be unlocked? Because there's no way. There's just no way. We'll see.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Can me and Togami be bros now?
That is a definite...
He's so sad. He's like, oh, I guess you're not the killer.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched
Which is
rooms?
everyone but Sayaka.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Can we be friends again? Also, look at Leon's face earlier. He was making a little sketchy face. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I don't know, Mondo.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But
Why are you crying?
what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote?
Bro,
right now?
we
Majority
have more
rules.
time to talk.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something.
Well, I actually have more information.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Maybe if you, like, actually did something Lutenberg without, like, just sitting in that classroom the whole time.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
That's my reaction right now. I love Aoi, but I'm not very pleased with her right now.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
I actually really like Lutenberg. She's funny as
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into
That
the
is a
killer's
good
room in
question.
the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Bro, she's not gonna with you. Just give it up.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and
Nah.
the culprit picked it.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
then maybe someone picked it
Sorry, there's
up?
thunder outside, guys, if you hear that.
Negative.
Negatory.
Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Which way is that?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to.
That's
talk to
genius!
him, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Genuinely, I didn't even think about that possibility.
No, that can't
No,
be
no,
either.
no. I'm on Hifumi's side. That makes a lot of sense. He's spitting
Oh,
facts.
Trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
He was all. I can't even make a joke about that.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. Because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka would let someone in because... Oh, I accidentally did that. I don't think that was right.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
Oh. I mean, I totally meant to do that on
She asked me
purpose.
to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what
That's
she's
the
been
third
through,
time I've had to say that,
I
by
just
the way.
can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
That's what I'm saying! Me and Kyoko might be the smartest characters in this game.
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
Because all women do is lie, eat hot chip, and charge they phone.
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Look at what? Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get them wrong. Okay, Sayaka. How did she find that? Also, I knew it. I knew that maybe she was trying to get someone killed. She was trying to lure them into the room. Sayaka's turbo IQ genius, but then she's way too weak to not get killed.
And these are
Wow.
the ones that are here.
Oh man, I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can
Okay,
leave
she
an
just
imprint.
explained it for me.
Sketch over the. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Also, he is so fucking stupid that it's funny.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Oh, she's so pleased with herself right now.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's
Ooh.
room. Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
I think it was Makoto.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
No, I didn't. But
Bro, he's trying so hard to defend Sayaka. Just pack it up,
Of course
bro.
you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
You could resist it. Remember, you're only into 2D. Yeah, I told you.
2D, so it wouldn't have
My
been
man.
on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Even got this note? She kind of sounds like Miku.
And honestly, even if they did, I
No,
do
she
not
sounds like
think they are
Teto.
all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to
Go
say?
ahead, Lutenberg.
Very well then. Pay attention.
She's so condescending, I love it. Oh, well, okay, truth bullet time. I'm ready, I'm ready. I'm ready, I'm ready.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Yes.
correct?
Makoto.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Right.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is... It has to be because of what got switched between Sayaka's rooms.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was...
No, it's wrong. The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got...
Wait, she doesn't know that? I thought this was common knowledge. What? Wait, what?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's
That's why I was so
name.
lost. I'm like, wait, the nameplates got switched. I thought she knew that. Okay, never mind.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually
Yep.
marked as her room.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka
But why
was.
would she do that? Why did she need them to come to my room? Maybe because she wanted the kill. She wanted the kill to happen in my room, so then she could frame me. Holy. Yep, that's definitely it. She wanted to frame me.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates
Yep.
would be no problem.
Wow, Sayaka, that's cold as.
And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yep.
Right? Okay, then who
Ooh,
did it?
look who's sweating. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. I mean, the killer, but I think it was just Sayaka, bro.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was
So
Sayaka.
basically, Sayaka tried to frame me, but it backfired and she got killed.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get them wrong in the room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also have
I mean, I already know
it was
why.
Makoto's room.
What?
Me and Coco are just like on that, I guess.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her.
Yeah?
We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the
Well,
culprit!
yeah, obviously, but yeah.
We still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
I love Taco.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room,
Yes.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight,
I
right?
mean, yeah, more or less.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
The reason I really think it's Leon too is because her wrist was, what is it, like fractured or broken? I think. I mean, he was a baseball player. He swung the shit out of that sword and probably broke her wrist with the what is it, the hilt?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I mean, what else broke her wrist, bub? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken by the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. No, it's just Sayaka's wrist, my dumbass. That's what I was supposed to do.
I got it!
My silly
All
Billy
you
self.
have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
I love gold.
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Teacher's pet.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Yes.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this.
Yeah! So what happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death. That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Oh, I thought we were done. Are you getting used to the non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Press Q to rotate the cylinder to choose which bullet to fire. Fuck. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded to the cylinder. I forgot what I set the difficulty to. Well then, good luck and have fun.